Hello everybody, I am Ragad Al-Mutairi and my friend Khulud, Noura and Lahanud. Today we will explain to you our topic about impact of oil production on gross domestic product in Saudi Arabia. In 1933, it obtained oil exploration contests where production beginning in commercial quantitative from the Dammam well in 1938 and in May 1939 in the port of Ras Al Noura, the first oil tanker. And the oil policy of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia is currently based on achieving long-term strategic goals that achieve sustainable economic development, take into account the interest of exporting and consuming countries, and do not negatively affect global growth rate. Oil is still one of the most important economic variables that are taken into account when decision and implementing economic policies or interpreting some cases exploiting by the economy of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, where oil revenue represents the largest proportion of the sales. Saudi Arabia has the second largest oil revenues in the world after Venezuela at the end of 2020. So in this project, we will explain detail the impact of oil production on GDP. The Kingdom of Saudi Arabia is one of the largest oil production countries in the world, and oil production has an impact on Saudi Arabia GDP. We will study the impact of production on GDP. In this study, find out the exact relationship. Goals of the project. First, studying the effect of oil production on the total output in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Second, evaluation of the relationship of gross output and crude oil production in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Third, analysis of the gross domestic product in Saudi Arabia. Fourth, finding crude oil production data in Saudi Arabia. 5. Recommendation. Project contribution. This study contributes to understanding the impact of oil production on the gross domestic product in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia and understanding the reason that affect oil production on the gross domestic product in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia.
Hi everyone, my name is Noor Al-Jert and I'm going to talk about literature review. So a significant amount of research has been conducted in regards to the growth of the Saudi economy because of oil production. In a particular study called Contribution of Oil in Economic Growth of Saudi Arabia, the study is based on time series data of Saudi from the 70s till 2010. The study used the ARDL model approach. Al-Khatlam finds that oil revenues have a strong positive impact on GDP.
Hello, my name is Ilanud Al-Hamdan and I'm going to represent the data and methodology that we have searched and analyzed for Saudi Arabia during the past 20 years from 1991 to 2020, as we depended on the data from each the World Bank and SAMA. At first, we are going to have the relationship between the GDP and the crude oil production. As you can see, we have this table. It includes the year and the results of each variable, which the GDP represent the dependent variable Y and the crude oil production represent the variable X. When we take a look at the table, we find that by 2019, the GDP signed its highest, whereas the crude oil production reached its highest by 2016, as highlighted in green. Here is the chart for the results that we've got by transforming the data in the AVIUS program. And as you can see, the highest point for GDP was in 2019, as I said in the previous slide.
Hello everyone, my name is Khulud Shamrani. I will explain the result and discussion. By analyzing the data in the AVIUS program, we have come up with this result. This table shows the result of the regression model. Here we have an estimated regression equation that is equal to y equal minus 6.41 plus 2.46 multiplied by x. The values in the table indicate that there is positive relationship between GDP and crude oil production. The intercept value of minus 6.41 means that if crude oil production are 0, y will be about minus 6.41, and the slope coefficient beta 2 equal to 0.46 means that when crude oil production increased by 1 unit, GDP increased by 2.46. Also, the p-value of if statistic is less than 0.05, which means that the estimator is statistically significant. We reject the null hypothesis and accept alternative hypothesis. That means crude oil production is statistically significant, which is closely related to influence GDP because the p-value for beta 2 is less than 0.05, means that we reject H0. That table shows the value of R squared 0.73, means that 73% of the variation in GDP in Saudi Arabia explained by crude oil production, remaining 27% explained by other error terms.
Hi everyone, it's Nora again. I'm going to talk about recommendations. So technology and benefiting from global expertise in developing the current national industries of petrochemicals and so on to create a competitive advantage considering Saudi Arabia's accession to the World Trade Organization.
In conclusion, we mentioned that oil is still one of the most important economic variables that are taken into contribution when decision and implementing economic policies are interpreting some cases expressed by the economy of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, as they represent oil revenue, the largest proportion of the state's total revenue. Saudi Arabia has the second largest oil revenues in the world after Venezuela at the end of 2020. The result that region showed that the relationship between the two variables is positive.